Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ardiansyah Lubis. For speaking 3 tasks in here, I'm going to explain about responding to the news in here. The task is responding to the good news. So first, I will play the news.
Hello and welcome to BBC World News. Well, it's over. After 29 days, 64 matches, 172 goals and countless broken dreams. The World Cup in Qatar has ended with Argentina as its champions. They beat France in a match which many have hailed as the best final ever. That is despite France's Kylian Mbappe scoring a hat-trick. Argentina's Lionel Messi, who scored twice himself, will end his international career as a World Cup winner. We begin our coverage with this report from Tim Holman.
Don't cry for me, Argentina, unless they are tears of joy. These were the scenes in Doha after the South American team won the World Cup for the 3rd time. But despite the celebrations, they know it hadn't been easy. Things started well enough for Argentina after they won a penalty midway through the first half. Up stepped that man Messi, who did what he always does. A little more than 10 minutes later, it was 2-0, Angel Di Maria finishing off a well-worked team goal. And that seemed to be that, until 10 minutes before the end, when France got a penalty of their own. Kylian Mbappe, competing with Messi for the Golden Boot, converted from the spot. A minute later, it was 2-2, Mbappe again, with his second of the match. Argentina had to pick themselves up off the floor, and in extra time they were ahead again. Lionel Messi again. But France are defending champions for a reason, and with a couple of minutes left they got another penalty. Mbappe becoming the first player to score a hat-trick in a World Cup final since Geoff Hurst in 1966. So to the dreaded penalty shootout, and the pendulum swung back in Argentina's favour. It all came down to this: Gonzalo Montiel scoring the decisive spot kick. Glory for Argentina, glory for Lionel Messi. Is he now the greatest player of all time? Well, Pelé says he deserves to win the World Cup, so he must be pretty good. Tim Allman, BBC News.
Well, as you might expect, the celebrations went on until late at night in Buenos Aires, or early in the morning. The focal point was here, let's take a look, the famous obelisk in the centre of the city. At one point, an estimated 2 million people were in and around the area. Our correspondent Katie Watson spent the day watching the match with the fans gathered there, and here's what happened.
Celebration and relief after an epic final game. The joy people shared in the first half, the hope that Argentina could win this easily, quickly turned to stress in the second. Many were unable to watch the penalties by the end. This has been a personal crusade for Argentinians, wanting to win a 3rd World Cup, yes, but wanting to win it for Lionel Messi, the final jewel in the crown for their footballing legend after a glittering career.
I've worn the World Cup jersey every year that I can remember. This year I decided not to wear one. This year I wanted to wait until they won so I could buy the new shirt with the 3rd star. Let's go, Argentina.
I'm feeling very emotional. My dad told me what it was like when we won in '86, and now I'm living this victory.
This year has captured the imagination of millions of Argentinians. This is a country that's been battered by economic crisis, but time and time again, people tell me these past few weeks have offered an opportunity to dream again, to smile and be united. Yes, this is a footballing nation, but this win means so much more.
It's a lot. We have suffered a lot in everything, especially with the economy. Thank you so much, World Cup team.
It means a lot. It means everything for us. We are just speechless. This is stunning. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
This is a win that's united South America. Neighbours like Brazil are massive football rivals.
Okay, that is the news about Argentina won the World Cup in 2022. So I'm going to respond the news. Argentina won the World Cup in the 2022, where Argentina has often entered the final but always lost. I think it's only natural for the Argentina to win this championship because the struggle and the enthusiasm to win is very high. I think Messi will also win the Ballon d'Or for this year to be the best player because he really had a big influence in winning the World Cup with Argentina. France also played quite well in this match, where they did fall behind the start and still be able to equalize. Kylian Mbappe is a football player from France who scored 3 goals and managed to catch Argentina in the second half. Initially, France was also behind 2-0 from Argentina, but in the end of the extra time, the position ended 3-3. Finally, this match was determined by penalty shootout and won by Argentina. I think this is the best World Cup because it's very exciting and full of expectation, where many top teams are eliminated in the group phase. Many surprise and many good moments recorded in this match. Okay, I think that's all my thoughts for the responding good news. My name is Ardiansyah Lubis. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.